All right. So thanks for doing this. I hope you feel good even as we start. And if you don't, it'll be fun to see how you feel like afterwards. So I am Rachel, if we haven't met before. And like normal for our Barre yoga classes, all you need is enough space. If you have a mat, lightweight, so under 3 pounds or 3 pounds, a little block or a pillow, and if you want a chair or a countertop. So before we get going, I always like to help us just get into our bodies, feel how we're doing today. So take a moment, if it helps, you look down at your feet, line them up with your knees so the toes go in the same direction. And to spread out the toes, I kind of like to lift them and then spread them down. Lift your heels, you can spread it back and hopefully feel like you just grounded your body a little bit more. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, can you feel into the feet? Feel every toe. Maybe go one by one, that calms your mind. And then feel into the back heel and just the whole way around, trying to spread your weight. You'll feel your arches lift, your ankles open. Soften your knees. And then think about lengthening the crown of the head up. So hopefully you feel your obliques help you lift. Take an exhale, help your shoulders go back, open your heart. And then think about your tailbone and send it down a bit. Kind of back out of your body and down. And just take a breath. How do you feel? Here you are in your alignment, standing, confident, and proud. And just one more deep breath, maybe you're noticing what you need. And then exhale, let go of the effort of focus, and we'll start to move. So lift a knee and lift your arms. So we just warm up. So first, think about the reach. So if you give yourself a few breaths to think about the reach, you can stretch the back muscles. And then start to think about the elbows pulling down. You can stretch more across the heart that way. And now we'll get our grounding. So I want you to think about the outer edge of your foot and your big toe and press it down. Hopefully that lifts you up and out of the hip that's grounded. And adding one more thing, think about your abs lifting the knee. So how high can you lift? And it just warmed you up. Last two. And then we're going to reach and pull back. So again, think about one thing first. So maybe it's the reach forward. Try to stretch the back. And then think about the pull back with the elbows and stretch your heart. And now think about the press down into the foot. Can you come out of your hip? And then about 2 more breaths, just feeling yourself warm up. And we'll switch opposite knee, opposite arm. So get one going, and then your brain can usually do the rest. And you can play. What would feel good? Maybe you want to C-shape a bit as you push down. So whatever you do, just make sure it goes through the whole body. And that's going to help keep your spine healthy and open. And last two, last set. And then we'll reach and pull down. So it's a twist. Exhale. And each in-breath, you lift your heart and think nice and tall. So I want you to hug your ribs in just a little bit. And that'll support your spine here instead of coming into a back bend each time. And the last two, last set. And then come on down. So inhale, reach up. We're going to bend our knees, clasp your hands, and a little back bend. So I want you to take your tailbone back and then lift your heart. And how deeply can you breathe? Tuck your chin just a little bit to see if you can lengthen the back of the neck. One more deep breath. And then hands will come behind you, clasp downward, and lift the heart. Another deep breath in. So we take the tailbone back because that helps arc each vertebrae, so there's no crunching and you're open. And then exhale, we'll clasp the hands in front, and then tuck the chin and wiggle your shoulders around. So again, bend the knees to make sure your joints are cared for. Take another breath here. Release that. We'll take one hand up, one hand down, and gently bend. And how are your knees? Can you bend them again? Let them shine over the toes to keep them open. How's your tail? Can you release it out and down to give more space to the low back? And then shoulders and elbow go back. Chin could go up to just stretch the heart and neck. Last exhale, leaning into it. And then inhale and reach up. And we'll switch. Other hand down, opposite arm over. And try thinking about the whole body again. Can you soften in the knees, the ankles, the toes? Can you lengthen each space in the back, even all the way up through the neck? And soften the shoulders back, maybe chin up. One last deep breath, make it what you want it. And then inhale up and we'll rise. All right, so hopefully you feel warm. And we're gonna move on to our weights. So if you have weights, water bottles, whatever you're using, you can grab them. And if you do have a block or a little pillow and you want to, you can put it between the feet. So all that does is give you a little bit more pressure in the inner thighs to strengthen your legs as well, but you don't need it. So we'll start with grounding because alignment and grounding is important. So lengthen the toes and squeeze the block at the same time. And then maybe lengthen the heels, squeeze the block. Bend the knees, line up with your toes, and then lengthen head to tail. So I really want you to feel like you buttoned to take your jeans and your obliques helped you lift. Shoulder blades go back, but at the same time hug your ribs down. Elbows come up high as the shoulders. And then little tiny pulse and pulse. And a nice deep breath. Can you breathe in a way that helps calm and comfort your body, that makes you safe in the way that you feel inside? So it's amazing once you learn how your breath can help you. And each exhale, see if you can hug the abs in, creating that safety in your spine, that support for your core work. So I want you to feel it right around the back of the brow line, that little squeeze, yes. Shaping nice and small. For 3, 2, and then down and hold. Up an inch, down and hold. So here you might be able to use your exhale, or you exhale down. Inhale, exhale down. So just keep feeling how your breath and focusing on the muscle you want to squeeze, the back of the arms, can really help you go deeper. Last one, down and hold. And then we're going to lift up, 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 and then come in. So it's a pulse, 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 and then in. So all we're doing is changing the movement. So even if you don't get the movement right, if you just keep moving gently in little tiny motions, you'll sculpt that muscle. So up, 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 and then exhale. So breathe in, and then breathe out. So see if your breath can help you. Last 2. Last one. We're going to keep the arms at 90, and then bring them out just about 45 degrees or so, and then come back to 90. It's a little bit of bicep and shoulder. So out, and then exhale. How's your neck? Can you relax it a bit? Can you lengthen up head to tail? Last 2. And then last one. And we'll come back to center and bring the elbows back and back. So here what matters is that core support. So can you hug the ribs in to stay as quiet as possible, head to tail? And how are you breathing? Take a break whenever you want. Listen to your body. Notice what it really needs. For 3, 2, and then little L. So up, down, back, and in. Up, down, back, and in. So the L's don't have to be perfect. And if it confuses you, just stay with that little pulsing. Doing great. And what can you lengthen out? What can you relax? Can you grip down on the feet, but also feel lifted in the head? And is there a part of your spine that you could help open by hugging the abs in? Find that. For 3, 2, 1, stay, 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And roll it out. Great job. Roll the neck, roll the shoulders, and breathe. All right, so next we're going to do our triceps at the same time. So I'm going to turn just so you can see how your back can stay a little bit straighter, but you don't have to. So lengthen out your toes again. Find your block if you have it, that little grip for the inner thighs. And if you don't, either way, I want you to bend your knees a little bit more so that you're looking over a cliff and line them up with your toes. And here's where alignment matters. So you want to button that tight pair of jeans. At the same time, lengthen head to tail, just on the diagonal now. Shoulder blades come back to kiss. And your ribs, can you hug them in so that you're not in the back bend? You really hug the abs there. Yes. Elbows come up high. Arms go straight. Find the shoulder blades again. Kiss them back. Find the abs. Hug the ribs. And then a little lift up and up. So it's a little tiny pulse and pulse, just sculpting that muscle. And we'll stretch in a minute. So take a nice deep breath. What could you relax that doesn't need to be tense right now? And can you scan down your body? Is anything tight that you could soften, and it would help you focus more your energy where you need it? So just learning how to work with our energy. So knees bend a little bit more. Let the tailbone come out of the body, hugging the ribs. So if you need less, you stand straighter. If you want more, you give a little more gravity to the tricep. Shoulder blades back for 3, 2, and then we're going to come up and hold. Down an inch, up and hold. So take your mind into your tricep and just squeeze, and then release, and squeeze, and release. Nice deep breath. Rolling the shoulders back, lengthening out, and just notice where your mind is going. And then can you bring it back into the tricep and focus on the breath? How can it help you? Maybe exhale when you squeeze for 2, and then 1. Come on up, and we'll bring the hands toward each other, in, and in, and in. So notice your shoulders rolling back again. Notice your ribs hugging in, and then lengthen head to tail. Nice deep breath for 3, 2, little L's, in, up, down, and out, in, up. So nice deep breath, and if the little L's are too hard, you can just let that go and just keep pulsing. So if you just stay in the work, your body will be shaping the muscle. Shoulders roll back, lengthen head to tail. 1 more deep breath for 3, and 2, and 1. Little bend, and then push straight. Little bend, push straight. So notice what you need. Do you need a break? Do you want to stand tall? Can you lengthen something? Relax something? You're almost there for 3. Little bend, and 2. Little bend, and 1. Hands, palms up. Roll the shoulders back, and then lift, and lift. So what can you breathe into? Maybe you want to stand taller. Maybe you want to bend deeper. For 3, 2, up, little scissor, in and out, in and out. For 5, 4, you've got this. Breathe deep, lengthen. Last one, up, 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Great job. Release one weight, and we're going to stretch. So take a nice deep breath. Notice what you need. And then the hand that has the weight, lift it up and very gently let it drop back. And once it's there, you can gently touch and draw the elbow up. And then breathe. Maybe your body would rather rock. Maybe you want to C-shape a little bit. Make sure the tailbone is out so your low back has space. And then your light hand will come around and just rest on your body. That's going to stretch the shoulder. Or if you can even hold on to the weight. But that is not necessary. And then lengthen out. What do you need? Do you want to shake something? Where can you breathe into? And soften around the face and the jaw. And then see if you can think about the connection of the body. So grounding the feet down. Can you let the tailbone go out? Lift the heart a bit and see if that lifts your elbow. So everything is connected. That tiny little back bend might help. And 2 more deep breaths. Can they go all the way up through the body? And can they flow all the way down through the body? And then after you finish those breaths, when you're ready, take your weight, the arm that has it across, and then hug it down. And here again, kind of rock around until you found a nice stretch for your shoulder and all that work you did. And just breathe. So as you're breathing, can you scan your body since you're a little quieter here? And just notice what's tight and what needs your breath, what needs cared for. So keep learning how to work with your body, have that positive relationship. And then palm, you can flip it the opposite direction. And take another deep breath, just stretching around the shoulder head. And what could you relax? What can you let go of? Maybe it's just the jaw. Or just thoughts so your mind can come to your breath. Last one. And then we'll switch. So the hand that has the weight, we'll switch it, lift up, and gently, gently drop it back. So some days you might need to move slower than others. So just go with your body. And then have that ability to listen. Do you want to rock? Do you want to sway? Bend the knees. Find what you need. One more deep breath like this. And then take the light hand, bring it around. And if you want, touch the weight. No need to. And just notice again, maybe you want to stand down even your spine here just to see what you could lengthen. So sometimes taking the tailbone back hard up does help you lift and bend the vertebrae. But just keep learning your body and what it does and how you can support it. And then a couple more breaths. I want you to think about the whole body again. So can you ground the feet, maybe C shape, maybe lift up, tail out, and just find how you could breathe all the way through the body to comfort, relax, support. And then about one more breath. And we'll let the hand that has the weight come in front and then hug it down. And just breathe, rock around what feels good, what you notice. And how's your breathing? Can you slow it down and deepen it? And then when you're ready, you can flip your hand the opposite direction of whatever it was facing and give a few more breaths here. Relaxing the jaw and the heart. And then about 2 more breaths. Just see what you need. What would feel good? A little shake, a little lift. And then 1 more deep breath in, really feel it. And when you exhale, just let yourself go. So great job. All right, so next we're going to do some sun salutations, which means you need your mat's width and length. So just make sure you have room. And bring yourself to the head of your mat so all your space is behind you. And then we'll find our grounding because alignment does create health. So lengthen out the toes, feel them down. Spread the weight around the back of the heel. Feel the arches lift. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, soften the knees and see if you can lift the crown up. So notice your abs come in, hug the ribs, tail down. 1 more deep breath. So what do you need here? Put your hands where it's helpful. Let it go. And then when you're ready to breathe in, inhale and reach up. So see how long you can create space in the body. And then exhale, dive with that space, creating length and enjoying how it feels. Hands to shins or under the toes. Lengthen the back flat, breathing in. And then exhale, let it go. Knees bend and right leg steps back. Nice long low lunge. So pause here and line up your knee with the heel below. So the heel is in front or below it. And then thigh bone goes in the direction of the toes. Take a nice deep breath in and see if you can lengthen head to back heel. So I want you to create some energy in the body that really lifts your hips, draws up the kneecap. Adding a twist, left arm, inhale, reach it up. Shoulders roll back. 1 more deep breath in. And then exhale, hands come down. Bend the knees, step back to downward dog. Take a nice deep breath. So here, push down into each finger. So can you feel it just as if you felt your toes earlier? And then from the pressure in the hands, I want you to lift your hips. So soften the knees so the tailbone can lift up. And just feel your shoulders shrug and take 1 more deep breath in. So if your body wants to flow through plank, strong hands, inhale forward. So you can be kneeling or lifted here. Draw the shoulders back. Take the belly in, nice deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly lower all the way to the mat this first time. Toes point back. Roll the shoulders back. And hands are just for balance. Inhale, lift your heart up. And then see if you can lengthen the tail towards your heels. That'll draw the low belly up. And your chin tucks in to lengthen the back of the neck. Take 1 more deep breath in, feeling the back body strengthen. And then exhale, let it go. Tuck the toes and push or pull back to your downward dog, or you can always stay in child's pose instead. Take 2 cleansing breaths. So what does that mean for your body? What feels cleansing and renewing? And then when you're ready, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, step the right leg forward this time, and find your low lunge. So again, I want you to line up the thigh with the toes, knee right over the ankle or ankle in front. Take 1 breath just to feel yourself here. Feel the ground, feel your breath. And now add the energy. So inhale, can you think about head and heel separating? So I want you to feel the back thigh lift. And then we'll add our twist. Right arm, inhale, reach it up. Stay, shoulders roll back. Another deep breath in. And exhale, hand comes down, knees bend, step forward, and let yourself hang in your forward fold. So this time, if you want, hug your elbows And take a couple breaths to let gravity help your spine unwind. So just breathe and lengthen down. One more deep breath out, seeing if your body can lengthen a little more. And then knees bend, eyes lift, get your circulation going. And inhale, press down to right up. If you want the back bend, take your tailbone back and then lift your heart. And exhale, hands come down. You can just shake it out. All right, so we're going to do a couple more rounds here. So this one, I just want you to feel your breath. So you can listen to my voice, but just let yourself be. So strengthen your feet again, lengthen out your body, head to tail, soften what feels rigid. And take one breath, maybe use your hands to comfort your body and notice what you need. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach up. So just notice the breath. Exhale, dive down. See how it helps you dive and how free it feels. Hands to shins or under the toes, and inhale, feel it help you expand. Exhale, let it go. Knees bend, left leg back. I want you to feel the breath in, feel length. Exhale, step back, feel your down dog. And just pause here, take a breath. See how it could help you. What do you need? And moving the legs here for a few breaths. Right leg, inhale, reach it behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, tuck the knee in towards your heart. You can even come sort of to a plank with a hovering lunge. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, foot comes down. Take one cleansing breath just to renew, lengthen the neck. Other side, left leg, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hug it in. Feel how the exhale helps you hug the knee towards your heart. And then inhale, feel how it helps you extend back up. Exhale down, take one cleansing breath. If you want the plank flow, inhale forward to your plank. Shoulders over wrists, shoulder blades connect behind. Another breath in. Exhale halfway down or all the way, let your body pick. Each day is different. Inhale up, baby cobra or up dog, shoulders rolling back. Neck lifts, one more deep breath in. And exhale back to your downward dog. Take that renewing breath. Remember, feel the breath, let it help you. Inhale. Exhale, knees bend, and then left leg steps forward. Breathe in and feel how you can expand the body again. Exhale, step forward. And then inhale, rise up. Lengthen that little back bend if you like, tail back. And then hands come back to the heart. So one more time. You can roll it out. You can breathe. And then take a breath. And I want you to notice where your hands want to be. So just listen to your body. Do they want to touch your belly and heart? Be open and receptive, or prayer? One more deep breath. And then inhale, reach up. So just feel how alive and strong your body is on this round. Exhale, dive with it. Feel the strength, the life. Hands to shins or under the toes and breathe. Feel how alive you feel. Exhale, let it go. Knees bend, right leg steps back. So this time we're going to come to warrior one feet. So I want you to bring the back foot in till the heel touches down. Press into the outer edges of your feet. And inhale, rise up. Feel the breath rise up. Warrior two, exhale, open. So as you open, line up knee and heel. Yes. And then we'll windmill down. So inhale, lift the back arm and heel. Hands come to the mat. Knees bend, step back to downward dog. Take a breath. Feel your strong hands. And if you want, inhale forward to your plank one more time. Exhale halfway or all the way, listening to your body. Inhale up dog or baby cobra. And then exhale back to downward dog. Great job. One more breath. Knees bend, left leg steps forward. Oops. Other side. Right leg steps forward. There we go. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale back up. Bring it into warrior one. Press down the outer edges of the feet and inhale, rise up. So just feel your body breathing. Exhale, open wide to your warrior two. Line up your knee and your ankle. And then windmill. Back hand, back heel lifts up. And exhale down. Knees bend and step forward. And great job. Stay here in your fold for a bit. You have options. You could bend the knees and hug behind. That'll help your back feel a little more round and your belly feel more compassion against your thighs. Or you could clasp the hands behind your back and let them drop away. So just take about 2 more breaths, finding the stretch your body longs for in this moment of your life. And then gently let the hands come down. Again, lift the eyes first so that your blood flow can get started. And then inhale and rise up. Whatever your body wants, take it. And then exhale, just roll it out. All right, so hopefully you're feeling great, warm, strong. You did a lot of arms and I had you on your arms, so it's not easy. So just take a moment to feel your body, grateful for it. All right, so we're gonna do some full plies here, and then a few pulses. So if you have your chair or your countertop, you can grab it now. And then I want you to take your feet. I guess I'll bring this here. I think you can see me better this way. And bring your feet together until the heels touch. And then your toes are going to be out like a V. And when you look down, I want you to bend your knees a little bit and make sure they're going in the direction of the toes. So sometimes your knees might rock in or rock out too far. So I want you to guide it in the direction. That's going to be health for your knees. Now lift the heels up an inch. Bring the feet together until the heels are really touching. Lengthen head to tail, belly in, shoulders back. So here's where your chair can help you balance. If you want to just try balance without it, hands are in front or on the hips. So take a nice deep breath in. Now guide the knees in the direction of the toes and start to come down as your heels lift. They can separate as well. That's going to be knee health. And then once you've gotten to your edge, I want you to push into all 10 toes. So that's the key. Push the pinky toe as much as the middle and big toe and start to lift until the heels come together, squeeze them together, and then lift up, straighten the legs. So we're only going to do 3 more of these. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale, heels lift, knees make sure they're going in the direction of the toes. Let them separate. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, press all 10 toes. Focus on the toes. Squeeze the heels together once they touch. Lift. Yes. Only 2 more. You got it. Nice deep breath in. Care for your body. Exhale down as slowly as you need. Heels separate. Knees in direction of the toes. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, focus on the toes. Press them down. Press the heels together once they touch. Lift. Last time. You've got it. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, slowly come down. Let the heels separate. Knees go over the toes. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale. Push the feet, spread the weight. Heels together. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Lift. And then let it go. Roll it out. You did great. All right, so we're going to do a couple pulses here in our plies. And then we'll come down to the mat for a few more things for our glutes. So take a nice breath first. I want you to make sure you can help calm your body if it gets worked up. And then once you feel like you're in a space where you can care for your body, we'll find the same position. So you've already got it. So heels together until they touch. Toes out. Make sure the knees look like they're shining in that direction. Lift your heels just an inch and then bring them together again if they separated. Now lengthen head to tail. So I really want you to feel like your abs are helping your spine. Shoulders back. And then bend just an inch or 2. You don't have to go down far. You'll feel it. Squeeze the heels together. A little pulse and pulse. So here's where you can hold the chair. Yes. Now the keys here for helping your knees are to spread the weight around your toes. So I want you to think into each toe and push it down. And make sure they're shining in the direction of the toes. Now your low back, here you can learn a lot about it. So make sure, think into it. And if anything feels really tight, I want you to try to lengthen the tail down, lift the crown up. So that's going to help spread and open those vertebrae. 3, 2, and then just down and hold. Up an inch, down and hold. So we're just going to do a few of these. Again, lengthen the low back, tail down, down and hold. Up an inch. Last 2. Last 1. Come on down. Think about the knees and just rock them out and out. So it is so subtle, but you'll feel the outer glutes and thighs. 3, 2, 1. Just pause. Stay. Lift a hip. Put it down. Other hip up. Put it down. So it's so slight. You might not even see it, but you super feel it. So last 3. Other side. Last 2. Yes, you're almost there. Can you lengthen the low back? Last 1. And then just down, and we're just going to breathe for 5, 4, 3, lengthen out. Last 1, 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, take a nice deep breath. We're going to do a few stretches. So if you do have a counter or a chair, this is nice to just kind of lean on it. You can take your left foot forward, right foot back, and then press into the heel so that you're stretching the calf. And alignment helps here. So once you've got it, just soften your knees and make sure they're shiny in the way of the toes. We only get one pair of knees, so I talk a lot about them, keeping them healthy for your life. And then rock around a bit. What would feel great here? Maybe it's a slight bend in the back knee, or rocking around the heel and ankle. Find what feels good. Take a couple deep breaths, maybe adjust, maybe you want to lean the heart down, kind of rock around. I want you to notice your body and find what it needs. And then when you're ready, take the back foot in just about halfway, could be more, and lift the front toes up, heel down. So now we're stretching the back side of the left leg. And you can reach down and hold it, or you can even take your hands towards the mat. And do that same internal listening. What if you rocked that foot, rocked the hips, the heart, but keep shining the knee in the direction of the toes, even on the right side, because it's holding your weight. Take a couple more deep breaths in and out. And then bring the feet together when you're ready. Bend the knees a lot this time. So I want you to lay your chest on your thighs. Let the head hang. Take a breath that just feels like you're hugging your own body. And then as you're ready, roll up inch by inch, vertebrae by vertebrae to stretch your back. Knees, keep them bent. Shoulders roll back. And then shake it out. Lift your head nice and high. And we'll switch. So if you were with me, you'll take your left leg back and right leg forward. Just make sure you're on the opposite side. And then make sure your knees are lining up with the toes and press against your chair or countertop if you have one. And then really think about the back leg. So first we're just thinking about focusing on the back heel, maybe rock it around, but breathe into that calf. Hopefully it's starting to feel a little bit better since you already stretched it some. How are your knees? Can you guide them in the direction of the toes? And how's your breathing? Can you slow it down? Make sure you exhale to your fullness. That will give you a little more fresh air. Relax the jaw and neck. And take about 2 more breaths. So maybe you want to try that difference with your heart. Maybe you want to lean it down, rock it around. Just make sure you feel like you're opening each vertebrae, lining the knees up with the toes. And when you're ready, back foot, we'll slide it in about halfway or more. Lift the front toes, and then come down as far as you want. Maybe hold on to your foot and rock it. And what could you let go of? What could you deepen? And just breathe and allow yourself to feel all that you feel. So take a few more breaths. What feels good here to do? Maybe a little bit of rocking, swaying. And then the last one. Feet will come together, bend the knees a lot, and slowly roll it up. Slow and steady. Knees, keep them bent. Head comes up, shoulders back, and then shake it out. All right, so great job. So I think before we come down to the mat, since we're already up high, we're going to do just one thing for our abs. So if you want a weight, you can hold on to it. And we're just going to have our feet into a wide plie now. So I want you to bring your heels out wider than your knees. And then toes lengthen. Press them down. So if you want, we're going to take your hand with the weight, reach it out. And then lengthen head to tail so you don't have to have a weight. Inhale. And then exhale, just lean it down. Take a breath, shoulders back. How are your knees? Guide them in the direction of the toes. And then inhale, reach it up. So think about the oblique pulling you up. Inhale, same side. Exhale, reach it down. Line up knees and toes. When you're ready, breathe in and exhale, rise up. Yes. Just about 2 more. Breathe in and then exhale, lean it down. Line up knees and toes. Inhale. And then exhale, abs come in to lift you. Last one, breathe in. Exhale, reach, lower down. Take a breath here, and then when you're ready, exhale and rise up. Great. So we're going to switch the hand that has the weight. No rush. Shoulders back, line knees and toes. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Just reach and allow yourself to come down. Take a breath here, and then exhale. Use your obliques to rise up. Yes, shoulders back. Inhale, and then exhale. Reach and lower. Inhale, and then exhale. Rise up. So we just have 2 more. You've got it. Breathe in. Exhaling in. Find knees in line with toes. Another deep breath in. And then exhale. Abs help you lift. This is our last time. You've got it. Breathe in. And then exhale. Reach. Lower. Inhale. And exhale. Lift. Great job. So all I have to do is bring the hand to the middle. Toes forward or out. What feels good. We're going to come forward. So just allow yourself to drop the weight and then rest into a wide fold. So your feet, they can come out a little bit wider if that feels good, whatever you want to do. And then think about the direction the toes are going and line the knees up. Take a few deep breaths, letting your head hang as heavy as can be, maybe even rocking or swaying the hips. One more deep breath. What would feel great? Walk your hands over to one ankle, and then once you have it, if that feels good, sway so that you're stretching the long side waist. Again, knees and toes, are they lining up? If your knees rock in, use your outer thighs to bring them out. Lengthen the toes. Take one more breath, help your body. And then walk to the other side, hold on, and then relax. One more breath, line up the toes and knees. And then as you're ready, come over to one side, so you can pick. We're gonna find pigeon. So I want you to take the leg that's beneath you, just tuck it in and sit to the outer side. So here, both knees could be bent, feet swayed to the other side. Or if it feels okay, you can straighten out your back leg and then roll towards the short end of your mat. So again, back leg could be bent or straight. So first we're gonna lift through the heart. So you did a lot for your butt earlier. So once you just kind of nestle in and find where the outside of your glute feels like it's stretching. Yes. Shoulders bring them back, let your chest spread. And we also haven't stretched our back thigh. So right now your front thigh is stretching. But if you want the back hand, you bend your knee and you can reach forward with the same side hand. So if you need it easier, again, both knees can be bent, you sit more to the side. You can get a little bit harder, you keep turning to the short edge, holding on. And then I want you to listen to your body. What would feel good? Maybe you want to push the foot into your hand, so that'll feel different than maybe if you want to bend the elbow up. You'll get 2 different stretches there. Or maybe even bend the elbow under. And you're welcome if you know mermaid, and that's what your body wants, to go ahead. But find what feels great in this day. One more deep breath. Just let yourself be, sink in. As you're ready, let that foot go. And then we're going to take 2 or 3 breaths coming forward. So let your back hand release your leg and then come forward over your bent knee as far and extended as you can. If you want more for the back leg, just try to wiggle that foot backwards to open the hip. And take about 3 breaths, and I want you to see how heavy you can become. So just let yourself go. What would feel great? And when you're ready to breathe in and lift, go ahead, gently walking with your hands to lift. And we'll switch sides. So either you bring your knee forward or you just turn the other direction. So now your feet are on the opposite side, back knee bent or straight. What does your body want? And then lift and just nestle your body in again. See what would feel great for this side, this glute. And then inhale, lift your heart, shoulders back, exhale, let them spread. And do you think this side would feel good to stretch the back leg? So now for that option, we'll bend the knee. And if you want same side hand, we'll reach for it. If you want it easier, sit to your side you want it more, look to the short end of your mat. And then breathe with it. What feels good? What can you let go of? Push the foot into your hands, see what that feels like. Maybe bend the elbow up to see what that feels like, or maybe bend the elbow down, or even balance. But find what your body asks for. The beauty is in caring for your body. You don't have to look a certain way, you just gotta care and breathe and be with yourself. One more deep breath here. And then as you're ready, gently lay the leg down if you have it. Inhale the heart up. And we're going to walk down over our bent knee and allow your body to just rest for 3 or so breaths. Maybe inchworm the knee back that's behind you. And then how heavy can you become? Focus on giving all of your body weight to the ground and seeing that as a gift. So one more breath, just allow yourself to be held. And then last time, gently press yourself up. So this time, swing your feet around so both are in the same direction. And then when you're ready to, take your hands and walk your sit bones back so you'll see your feet come in even when you do that. And that just sits your pelvis a little bit right underneath so that you can be taller, straighter, and more aligned. If it feels good, flex the feet. If not, just bend the knees a little bit so you can sit on your sit bones. We're going to take a nice big forward bend. So inhale, reach up. And exhale, reach forward, flex the feet maybe, and then let everything go. So feet relax, hands relax, head relaxes. And with each exhale, I want you to let every muscle in your back and your legs relax. So you did a ton of standing work. So this is key for caring for our back body. Take a few more deep breaths. And how much can you just let go? Two or three more breaths. If you want to try it, hands will go back and just rest palm up behind you. And again, all we're doing is finding what our back needs to let go and stretch. So chin tucks in and just breathe. And on this next breath, I want you to soften the knees and slowly roll up, sitting nice and tall. So great job. All right, so bend the knees and scoot your butt forward so that you do have enough room to lay back. And we're going to just do a couple things for the mid-abs, and then we'll focus on our bridges. So if you do want a weight, you may have it. Today we're going to have our knees bent. Shoulders come back. Think about the long head to spine here as you start. Inhale. And then exhale, just tuck your tail and see if you can articulate the spine down inch by inch. So you're allowed to tuck the tail here because we're rounding the back. And then all we're going to do is let the weight face straight up. Knees stay bent. Inhale. And then exhale, arms reach forward. Look towards your weight. And then see if you can lift inch by inch. So today we're just focusing on the slowness. How slow can we do it? So a little practice control. Yes, you look great. Inhale. And then exhale, tuck the tail first. And just see how slowly you can come down. Arms just go straight to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, look to the weight. Reach it forward. And then slide your body up if you can. So we'll do 3 more of those. Breathe in. And then exhale slowly as you can take it, inch by inch. Thanking your body for the strength that you are cultivating. Arms are straight up. Breathe in. Exhale, arms reach forward, eyes go with it, and we lift. See how slow you can lift. Let's do 1 more full set. So breathe in. And then exhale, see how slowly you can lower. So again, the control is what we're cultivating. That core that can help you balance. Straight to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, last one, we're rising up, some hands, eyes go forward, and inch by inch we lift. So you did great. So you can release the weight. And we are going to come down 1 more time. So if you just want to lay, go ahead. If you want to practice the abs 1 more time, you can slowly take it back. All right. Now I want you to bring your feet, bend them so that we're going to start a bridge next. So you just bring your feet in until the heels feel like they're right underneath the knees. toes, knees, thighs, all going in the same direction. Tuck your shoulders under you so you can turn your thumbs out next to you. That'll help. And then abs come in a bit. Take a nice deep breath, just feeling yourself being held by the ground. You don't have to work. And then we're going to open our hips and strengthen our back. So inhale. Exhale, push into your heels, and then peel the back up inch by inch. So it's the same thing you just learned, articulating your spine, but now in reverse. Pause at the top. Reposition the feet till you feel like your knees are open and shining in the direction of your feet. Inhale. And then exhale from the top. Can you lay your spine down? So press it into the mat. It's like you're imprinting your vertebrae into the mat. And then at the bottom, just release your hips. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, push into the feet and slowly roll it up. And then pause at the top. Can you create a little more length? Energize the knees away from the heart. Inhale. And then exhale, lay the spine down from the top to the bottom. So I want you to see how slowly you can take it and how much you can press each vertebrae down. So we're going to do about 3 more. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale, press into the heels. Slowly roll it up. Can you shine the knees out a little farther when you're at the top? Nice deep breath. And then exhale as you come down. Again, can you feel each vertebrae in your body? Just creating that mind-body connection even more. Release at the bottom, so fully release. Give yourself that break. Inhale. And then exhale, push into the heels, roll up. At the top, how much space can you create in the heart, the knees? Nice deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly bring it down. So we're going to do 1 more set. If I miscounted, we're still going to do 1 more set. So nice deep breath in. Exhale, push into the feet. And then how much can you feel your vertebrae? You've got this. Listen to your body. Practice what it means. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly, slowly roll it down. Awesome job. All right, hug the knees in. Roll around on your tailbone. So you can create a little circle around the low back. And then reverse the circle. Now cross the legs as if you're sitting in a chair. Flex the feet, hold on to the shins, and I want you to draw them in opposite directions. So the thighs come together, heels separate. If it feels good, rock around, or maybe just drop the tailbone, open the heart, soften the face. Nice deep breath. So you did a lot for your glutes, so we're going to stretch them out. Give yourself time to unwind. Feel each in and out breath. Allow yourself to have this moment to just be, to let go of all the thoughts outside of this room. And then when you're ready, you can release your hands and just switch which leg was on top. Flex your feet, hold the shins, and gently draw them apart. And again, listen to your body. Does she or he want to rock? Do you want to place the tail down, lift it up? Flex the feet, relax the chest. And then scan your body. And can you comfort your body with your breath? Saying thank you with each inhale, each exhale to all your muscles. One more deep breath here. Make it your own. And then let that go. Hug your right knee. Let your left leg come down on the mat. Roll your right ankle both directions. Give your feet a break. And then lift your right heel up, hold behind the leg, and a big ankle circle again, both ways. And then can you exhale? Just let your face soften, let your hands relax. Take nice deep breaths in and out. And how much can you sink your body weight? Allow yourself to just breathe and to be. Left hand, place it down on your left hip or your left thigh to keep that leg exactly how it is. Then the right arm, let your foot come out to the side. So your right hand can just catch it, elbow could be down, or you could hold your big toes. But a helpful tip is to just keep the left hip where it was. That's going to help you stretch and open the inside more without rocking. Take a few deep breaths, thinking about lengthening out through the heels. And then bend your right knee. Take it next to your ribs, and this is half of the happy baby. So you can hold on to the outside of your foot or the instep, but you're just opening the inside of your hips there. Just breathe, relax the heart, relax the face. And then I want you to take the right foot and bring it against the left thigh, opening the knee out. So now you're in reclined tree pose. So your right knee is out to the side. Here you can lift your arms overhead if that feels better. And just allow your back to stretch, your belly to stretch. And then lastly on this side, take your right knee across your body, stack your hips for a twist. So your eyes go to your right, your left hand can touch your thigh if that feels comforting. And I want you to roll your shoulders back to ground the right shoulder. I'll take 2 or 3 deep breaths where you hug the belly into the back. And then I'll massage your inner organs more, just creating a cleansing, healthy feeling. Inhale. And then exhale as you come back to center, hug up into that little ball that you started with. Just give a nice big hug, even the head, let it lift. And then exhale, lay your head down, feeling a little straighter in the back. Right leg goes long on the mat, hug the left knee in and roll your ankle. Breathe and relax your muscles back towards the mat. Left leg, lift it up, hold behind in a big ankle circle. And how's your breathing? Could you relax? Could you settle? Softening the knees and the face. And then with each breath, see if you could let go of one more small space in your body, giving yourself permission to just be here. Right hand, take it on top of your right leg or thigh or hip. Inhale. And then exhale, drop the left leg open, catch it with your left hand, so elbow to the mat or hold on to your big toes. And keep the right hip open. Soft knees, breathing, relaxing around the chest and jaw. How big can your breaths be here? Follow it to the exhale. Let that calm your mind and your body. Two more deep breaths, whatever you need. When you're ready, bend your knee outside your ribs and hold on to the foot, the inside or the outside of the foot. And then just breathe. Again, see if your chest can widen so your shoulders go back, your face soften. Nice deep breath. Take a few more, seeing if your jaw can let go. And then recline tree. So your left foot, place it against your right leg. Let the knee drop open to your left. Arms, if you like, reach overhead. Maybe bend the elbows or just keep them long. And then breathe down into your hips. All the way up from the heart to the hips. Breathing wide and letting your body relax. And then last on this side, take your knee, lift it up, cross it over the body so the hips stack, and we'll twist. So you can look over to your left. Maybe use your right hand to gently touch your thigh. And with each exhale, hug the belly into the spine. Relaxing the shoulders back, softening the face and jaw. And each exhale, really bring the belly in. Get as much out of this moment for your body as you can. And relax what feels tight. Take one more deep breath. And then bend your knees, roll over to your right, and allow yourself to just rest on that side. So I want you to give yourself a few moments where you exhale down into the mat. So the key to creating a healthy body is as much your ability to rest so that your cells can rebuild. It's when you sleep that they repair and strengthen your muscles. So give yourself permission right now to just be, to cultivate that muscle that's also strength, where you let yourself be held, where you notice your breath and your warmth and how your body is caring for you. So take 2 more deep breaths, just allowing yourself to be cared for. As you're ready, use your top hand to press you up, and then bring your feet under you so you can hover the heels back, chest on the thighs. And so this little hug, I want you to create some compassion from your own body. So it's amazing that that also creates the same feeling as a hug from another person to an extent. So just allow yourself to breathe, stretching the back of the calves, feeling the warmth and the physical touch. So 1 more deep breath here. And then hips go up first, heels down. Bend the knees a lot, roll it up slowly. Keep the knees bent to let your circulation help lift your head. And then step wide. Heels in, knees bent, 3 deep breaths. Inhale the whole way up. Exhale the whole way down. 2 more, breathe it in. Exhale, let it go. Last full set. Feel how great your body is. Exhale. And then great job. You did an awesome job. So I hope you feel good. Take a moment to just feel how you are now compared to when you started. So thanks so much. Hope you join again next week. And as always, I am Rachel. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.